Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, today is part 2 of my vlogs of me on steroids. I had to recently take steroids for 6 days in order to try to treat hip bursitis, which is when the fluid sac in your hips gets inflamed and it's really painful. Make sure that you go back and watch part 1, which is going to be days 1 through 3. It explains kind of why I'm taking these steroids, what the steroids are supposed to do, and it goes on a little bit of a roller coaster ride because steroids really make my moods all over the place. So part 1 was days 1 through 3, and part 2 is going to be the last 3 days, days 4 through 6. I will say that overall the steroids definitely helped my pain levels. However, they are not anywhere near where I wanted them to be. So unfortunately, I am going to have to go see a specialist and kind of figure out what's going on with my hips. If you guys are interested in me vlogging that experience as well and trying to really, figure out what else is wrong in this body of mine, just make sure you let me know. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to just leave them on down below. If you enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a big thumbs up for me. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you'll always know when a new video is posted. And you guys, you have no idea how much just a like or a comment or a subscribe not only means to me, but also really helps my channel grow and helps other people see this. My goal is to create a community of people who are dealing with chronic mental and physical health issues where we can all just be together and share our experiences and kind of share tips. I want to try to educate people who aren't as familiar with this, but I also want to create a sense of community for people who are dealing with these sorts of things. So any interactions with my videos, likes, comments, sharing, all of that kind of stuff means everything to me, and it really, really helps this channel grow. So if you wouldn't mind, I would greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that my journey shows you a little bit of what it's like to actually be on these drugs. These drugs are harsh. They can be really harsh, and I'm lucky I was only on it for 6 days this time. If you have any questions about anything I've said, just make sure, again, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. So it's officially day 4 of steroids. It's about 1 o'clock, so I woke up a lot earlier than I did yesterday. Yesterday I slept until like 6, something like that. I don't know. It was insane. I slept all freaking day yesterday. So I'm still really tired, clearly. But I'm much, much more awake than I was before, or than I was yesterday, so that's good. I don't feel nearly as foggy. I don't feel nearly as anxious. Jake came in earlier and gave me my first dose. I only have 3 doses today, so I took my first one. I still have 2 more to do. I think one's after I eat, and then one's right before I go to bed. So that's all the steroids that I have to take for today. And I'm really excited because I feel like taking 6 of the pills the first day and then 5 of the pills the second day really just messed with my brain. So now that I'm only down to 3 pills today, hopefully that is something that my brain can actually handle. So again, you can see I'm still hanging out on the couch. I got my heating pad right there. This is my weighted blanket in case I get too anxious. I have pillows. I have my laptop right in front of me, so that way I can try to keep my mind entertained through all of this. It's just me and the puppies, as you can hear Sadie running around. Sadie, you want to come say hi? Come here. Come here, baby girl. No? I think she wants to play. Yeah, she's playing. Okay. So yeah, it's just me and the puppies, and Jake's in his office. So we're just going to be hanging out for a little bit. I don't know what it is exactly, if my hips just needed a minute to wake up, but they're killing me now. This is not comfortable. I woke up this morning and was like, oh, there's no pain, but I guess I fall into that trap a lot because I wake up and I haven't been moving. I've been laying in bed, so obviously my hips don't hurt. And then the second I start moving around, my hips hurt again. It's really frustrating. So I need to lay down, but I don't know. I'm sick of just laying here. I'm really sick of just laying here. I will say that the cold is back. I am freezing. I have goosebumps on my arm currently. You can't really tell. but they're there. They're there. And I'm really cold, so gotta love these steroids, right? So, but it's about 10:30 and Jake and I we're gonna be getting ready for bed soon, so I figured I would wrap up our day 4 of steroids. Today has been the most normal day so far in steroids. My brain has been more normal. I've been able to think straight. I actually was able to get some editing done, so that was really cool. Yeah, I was able to get some things done. So I was happy about that, but I have talked to Jake a little bit today, and I've been in a lot of pain today still. I can sit up, but I have to have my heating pad on or ice or whatever. It's getting better, but it's not where it needs to be. Like, I still can't walk around without being pain-free, and I don't think that within 3 days of steroids that's gonna help. And Jake said that either way, we really need to go to the specialist, and he's right. I don't want to have to go because I don't really like the doctor. I have really high anxiety when it comes to going to the doctor, so I get really anxious, and like I don't like the doctor. I've had really, really bad experiences with certain doctors. So I try to avoid going to the doctor, and I don't want to leave my house now, obviously, because we're in the middle of a pandemic. But if I can't walk around my apartment without being in excruciating pain, I really need to go see the specialist and need to figure out what's going on. This is the second time I've had bursitis in my hips. I've also had bursitis in my shoulder. So it's becoming like a more regular problem, and I would really like to figure out what's going on and see if there's anything I can do to make it so that this doesn't happen, because every time this happens, like, I'll be out of commission for the next 2 weeks. I won't be back to normal for a few weeks now at least. So coming to terms with the fact that I do have to go see this doctor is not, it hasn't been fun today, but it's true and it's what I have to do. So when my doctor calls me about the follow-up from my appointment last week, I'm going to talk to him about getting a referral for a specialist. I believe it's an orthopedic doctor. It is a boint doctor. It's a boint doctor. It's a bone and joint doctor. And they're going to be looking at my joints, and we'll figure it out from there. Dogs are playing now, which I guess is my sign that it is time for them to go to bed, because they get rowdy when it's time when they get sleepy. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. She decided to come say hi. Yeah. You give lovin's, because you're a good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. So it is now day 5, and it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night already. I've had a day. I've had a really long day. I had therapy today, and that was mostly me just screaming because I have been so angry all day. And now I don't know if that is due to the steroids or due to the fact that I had to deal with unemployment, because I hate unemployment, and I found out today that it'll probably be at least another month before I even hear anything about my appeal. So that's irritating, but that's an entirely different topic. I've been pissed all day. And the steroids definitely aren't helping. Today I'm only supposed to take 2 of the steroids. I've taken the first one. I have not taken my bedtime dose yet, because we're not quite at bedtime yet. I've taken 1 of 2 of the steroids, and then tomorrow morning I take my last one, and then I'm supposed to be done. And I'm gonna tell you that at this point I thought that I was going to be in a lot less pain than I am. Which day was it? I think it was day 2. I feel like day 2 was my worst day. I was in more pain that day than I was at any other point, even before I had taken the steroids. So that was a rough one. And I feel like I've progressively gotten better since then, but I'm still in a lot of pain. I still cannot sit up for extended periods of time. I still, I can't walk around. I can't even take the dogs out. I literally move from the bed to the couch, to the bathroom to pee, and then back to the couch. That's my entire life right now because my hips are hurting all the time. And I'm really not looking forward to going to this specialist, but it's not really looking like I have another choice, because again, my meds end tomorrow morning. I only have 2 doses left, and unless some sort of miracle happens, I do not see all the pain going away. I am excited to get off these steroids though, because I have been very irritable and all over the place. I've been very depressed. I've been very moody and snappy, and I'm just excited. Sadie's down here. I'm just excited to get at least a little bit back to normal. Deal with my normal mood swings as opposed to steroid mood swings on top of it. I will see you guys tomorrow with the final day of steroids, and then this whole process isn't going to be wrapped up. I should probably do a video. Maybe I'll do a video like going along with my specialist appointment and through that whole process. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, this video was supposed to cover the period that I was on steroids. So after I take my first dose tomorrow, I'll check in with you, and then I'll probably do a wrap up tomorrow, and that'll be it for this one. I'll see you then. Sadie wanted me to come and sit outside with her for a few minutes. So I figured I could do my update for day 6 out here. So I have taken my last day of steroids, and I still feel like garbage. I'm currently sitting down, but I probably won't be able to sit out here with her very long because my hips are already in pain and I can feel it. I just got off the phone with the doctor. I have a follow-up appointment tomorrow, and in that follow-up appointment, I'm going to talk to him about the possibility of going to see a specialist, which we have already talked about, so really shouldn't be an issue. I just need to get the referral and actually do it, and actually go to the appointment and go through with everything. So as of right now, my steroids are done. I'm still in pain, and I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I know that the steroids didn't completely get rid of the pain, but they definitely helped. And I'm also hoping that now that I am not on the steroids, that my emotions won't be all over the place, or at least not as much all over the place anymore. What, baby girl? For right now, the only thing I can do is wait to talk to the doctor tomorrow. My steroid journey is officially over for right now. I would not be surprised if the specialist puts me on another longer round of steroids, but we won't know that for a while. But yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm going to end this video. I hope that you enjoyed or learned something from this insane steroid journey that I've been on these past 6 days. It's been a lot. Having a chronic illness is already really hard, but then when you start having complications in your major joints, it gets even harder. So here's hoping that the specialist can actually do something. Thank you guys so much for watching this whole video. Again, I hope you learned something. I hope that it kind of gave you a little insight onto what it's like to live with a chronic illness and the kind of complications that can come up simply because of my autoimmune disease. This has been my steroid journey. I will probably catch up with you guys and give you an update on what happens with the specialist and everything. But until then, I'll see you next time.